So today, before I take off to Tokyo, we were having lunch with JC from Work Wheels.
The side of the car.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, JC from Work Wheels. You just drive to work every day like this?
Yeah.
Work Wheels with your
Someone stole
tees?
my Work Wheels and they put tees instead. I was like, oh fuck, what am I gonna do?
That's crazy, man. You're just driving into work every day like this. You don't go to meetings for Work Wheels with this, do you? You're just like, hey.
I parked the car like far away from the car. Just walk.
Yeah, this thing's cool. See, everything does look better with TEs on it. Yeah, example number million. Morning everybody, welcome back to the Chronicles on YouTube. Today we are taking the bullet train to Tokyo side. I don't know what we're gonna do there. Don't really have anything planned. Was just gonna chill for my last few days in Japan. There's an event that's going on out there that I have to attend, but other than that, yeah, probably just a lot of walking around, exploring Tokyo to see what's changed and what's new. Because it's been 2 years since I've been back, so should be fun. Bullet train's always nice. Lunchtime today. Yeah. Today we are gonna eat at Taco Bell. Never tried it before in Japan, so let's see what it's all about. Oh. K-pop stars? Oh no, J-pop. Oh, crunch wrap. That's good. Yeah. Taco Bell Cantina. Mexican potato? Fancy ass Taco Bell. So Taco Bell tastes the same as it does in the US. Got a Crunch Wrap Supreme here. It tastes pretty much the same. I don't know why I thought it'd be different. It's Taco Bell. Just this one serves alcohol, like the Taco Bell cantinas at home. And they have cheese fries.
Yeah, cheese fries. It looks like a Cajun fries.
Yeah, they just seasoned fries with little cheeses in there. I thought you got a burrito.
Oh yeah, I ordered burrito.
Where is it?
Well, where? What?
It's just like the US where they forget your food.
Oh no, the bottom.
Oh, oh okay.
What?
So small.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the portions are smaller, but Crunch Wrap Supreme is the same. So. Taco Bell. Nice day today.
Metro one. Maybe 4.
Yeah. Oh. Hello Kitty Gundam? Mm-hmm. Yeah. The marble stuff? Oh, shit. No. Just like DVDs of their faces?
Yeah.
Ugh. That's interesting. Pokemon cards.
See a photo. But inside the DVD.
Ah, secret.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
For $5?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Huh? Oh, DVD. Oh, because the photos come in DVD cases. Hmm. It's unraveling the mysteries. Look at how much stuff these guys bought.
Oh my god, dude. Shit.
That's crazy. Oh, cool.
Oh yeah, kept coming.
一つ一つ実現する福島。
Okay, so I actually extended my trip and stay in Japan because I really wanted to attend the Chan-Oka meet, which is a USDM Honda styled meet, I guess you can say, like Japanese interpretation of USDM. I'm wearing this towel because it's blazing hot today and it makes me want to go home to California. But this is my last day here, or last full day here in Japan. We are in areas, it's Saitama, and yeah, this is like a pretty big meet hosted by a car enthusiast who has a lot of friends that also owned USDM JDM Hondas, I guess you can say. I wouldn't say it's like true USDM because they still do things a little differently and they interpret things a different way, but it's a good meet and it's very hot today. But I thought it was important to be here because I think this new generation really enjoys California West Coast styled Japanese Honda builds, and there's a heavy emphasis on West Coast style. They don't call it West Coast style, but most of the USDM styling that they consider to be the new JDM here is very much interpreted by the West Coast and California in particular. So it's really cool to see their take on what they think the next generation will hold for Hondas, for 90s, 2000s Hondas, because it's not so much, it's not JDM anymore. Yeah, it's like, oh, here else. It's more of like an interpretation of stuff that they saw in Honda Tuning Magazine, Super Street, and all the media that we supplied back at home in the States. So I think it's important for me to be here because I played a big part in a lot of the media for Honda stuff that was distributed in the like mid 2000s to 2010s. And a lot of these guys are drawing inspiration from those magazines now and the stuff that they see online. So they're building their Hondas to cater towards that look and not necessarily building their cars to be traditional Japanese builds anymore. So while they're using very traditional parts, a lot of the stuff and the way they interpret the style comes very much from us at home in the US. So it's pretty cool to see. I'm happy to see it, though I do miss a lot of like the quirky JDM things and the very Japanese styling, like the things that set them apart from how we built our cars at home. But this newer generation of Honda enthusiasts, they really enjoy the style that we brought and the style that we made popular back at home. So it's, I think they're on the right track. There's like little things here and there that aren't particularly interpreted correctly, but I think that goes with us when we try to build Japanese stuff too. It's not necessarily everything that the Japanese people would do, it's just what we think they would do, and it works. So everything comes full circle, and that's why we're here today. Today I'm gonna walk you guys throughout this meet, and we're gonna look at some of these builds, and maybe we'll make some comparisons to what we see back at home compared to the cars that we're seeing here today, since they are trying to emulate the US JDM style, I guess you can say. This is the first car upon entering this meet. This is Silver EG. It's the Enki RPF 1s. Mugen front lip. Nice ducks on the bumper. Paint matched as well. Huh. Mugen steering wheel. The Brid seats. There's the SIR interior, which is nice. Very close. This Del Sol in particular is very quote-unquote USDM. It's a rare Mugen wing. Spoon and one exhaust. White 15-inch work RZRs. 15 by 7, 15 by 6.5. Beefy Nankang tire on there. He has Recaro confettis. Oh, and a Chronicle sticker. He's got the look. He's got the look down. It's FF Squad decal over there. Wood grain Nardi wheel. It's always a popular choice with Del Sol and Civic guys. Don't know why, but the engine bay in particular looks like something exactly you'd find at home. The shave purple ARC induction box and intake arm. The box looks like it belongs to another car though, because the badge is upside down. The wrapped header. Oh, ARC radiator cap. Skunk 2 hoses. This car still has power steering and AC. Optima yellow top battery. You know, looks something that you'd see at the Eibach meet, or the Honda meet now that it's called, that I missed on this year. I was unfortunately in Japan when the Honda meet happened, so this is the closest thing I'll get. Oh. Another EG2. This one on silver SC37K. Just like the US, people just walk through the shot. The Type R steering wheel. Recaros. Good look. That's the NSX from Level 1 Japan. It's an interesting color. Oh, it's custom paint. Not an OEM color, I don't think. I don't know. This is a US model actually, but it has white Desmond Regamaster Evos on here. Traditional stagger too. Let's see. 17. So it's not double staggered. Spoon mirrors. Rear spoon mirrors? Oh yeah, it has the blue glass. Mugen steering wheel. Oh, custom center console. Very clean. No engine mods on this one. This one's an interesting one. This one is also a left-hand drive model, but it's wide body. And this one does have the double stagger. 16. Wait, does it? Yeah, 16 front. 17 rear. Yeah. True double stagger. No Recaros. Got red door panels. Slightly modified carbon center dash area. Custom intake box of some sort. An interesting wide body. Oh. Huh. This could use some work. Yeah. EK4 SIR. Some Rigamasters that could use some refinishing. Single bridge seat. Old Momo race wheel with a Nardi horn button. Fit and finish is not great on this one. Paint is custom. Mugen EK4 front lip. Type R grille. Yeah. US headlight? No.
No, JDM.
JDM headlight. Stock. Depot? Oh. This AT Civic over here looks really cool. Oh, these TWS wheels? Oh no, Watanabe's. Oh, nice wheel.
Watanabe?
Yeah. RS Watanabe wheels. Momo steering wheel. Stop. The guys from Upstart. It's a crew out in this area in Tokyo side. They have some of the nicer coupes that I've ever seen out here. They really like their coupes. This one in particular, it's a really good one. Spoon front lip, spoon brakes, spoon wheels. Spoon intake arm. Spoon filter under the box. Carbon fiber spark plug cover signed by Ichi from Spoon. Spoon hoses. Spoon header. Oh, what happened? Hitting.
Hit the foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, hitting the spoon mirrors. Spoon bucket seat. What cage is this? Cusco cage? No. Cusco, maybe? Yeah. Spoon steering wheel. NSX shift knob? Mm-hmm. Defi. Oh yeah, spoon badge, Defi gauges, USDM cluster. Yeah. Fully gutted. Full cage, full bolt-in cage. There's a GT wing on here.
Spoon exhaust too.
Yeah, spoon exhaust. Spoon side stripe. There's R&Rs on this one. Mugen shift knob. Mugen steering wheel. Oh, left-hand drive.
Yeah.
Like a
Here.
oh, this is a left-hand drive model that was sold here. Sunroof too. Oh, very good condition. Yeah, EX. Do they have EXs here?
I don't know. What motor on it?
Mugen twin loop exhaust. Yeah. Yeah, what motor is in here? Oh.
I checked.
No, it's okay.
D16?
Yeah, I think so. Well, Mugen side stripe on this one. MF8 wheel. Mugen front lip. This is also, no, this is a US model also. USDM corner light. USDM headlight.
This one is from the US.
Oh, this one is imported. You can tell by the VIN number. But then it has a JDM cluster.
Yeah, cool.
Very USDM. Type R rear seat. Type R Recaro. Oh, what shift knob is that? Never seen that Mugen shift knob before. Yeah, black MF8. Oh, that's it. Zenki EK. This one's repainted. Yellow is different. This one also has a full cage. Full bolt-in cage. Oh, it's EK9?
Yeah, you can.
A repainted EK9.
It's 2000 cluster?
Yeah, SE1000 cluster. Spoon wheel. Yeah, this is definitely not, this is not Phoenix yellow.
Right hand plate also Spain.
Spoon wheel too. Spoon brake pads? Just yellow. It's a cool collection. This is a nice team.
Super USDM.
Yeah. Spoon FD2. Mugen MF10. And white. Spoon mirrors. Oh, nice steering wheel. Momo Prototipo. Next Miracle crossbar. Clear taillight. Titanium exhaust. Spoon rear? No? Wow, what's the moving gauge set? Hybrid shifter. Takata seats. Takata harness. It's a cool collection here. There's a DC2 Type R. Refinish Mugen MF8. Not original finish. Hybrid shifter. Momo steering wheel. Stock interior, basically. Stuff built by Legends EG. I'm gonna go visit them later, so we'll look at this car later. This is Nara's DC5, built by X-Point with the help of Yasu from Exceed. Brush Desmond Rigger Master Evo. I showed you guys this car at Week Fest, I think. Exceed X-Point big brake kit. AT Power ITBs. K20. It's everything polished. Everything hand polished.
Yep.
This crazy guy. Tucked radiator. Yeah, super clean. Custom cage by Yasu. Miyawaki's EK. It's an EK9? It might be an EK9. COS front bumper. COS side skirt. Keiichi Tsuchiya wheels. There's 16s. Spoon brakes. Fully repainted silver. B16B. Oh, this is a Type R.
Yeah, Type R.
Yeah, this is the EK9. Spoon valve cover. Spoon oil cap. No, just painted.
Yeah.
Yeah, spoon wires. Engine bay is nice and clean. Right wire harness. Magical racing mirrors. Jay's Racing Wing. Original silver EK9? No. Probably repainted. Original? Yeah. Yeah, this car's cool. Jay's Type T hood. Oh, this car's super clean. Oh, crank window. The former Phase 2 DC2 Integra makes an appearance. We told you that Stance Nation was going to be its final big event. This event necessarily isn't a big one, so this is a smaller first time meet, but the car still looks great. And when the sun is this hot, you don't notice all the flaws because it's nice and shiny. It's Terry's car?
Chan-Oka?
Chan-Oka?
No, Terry's car.
Chan-Oka, the guy that's hosting the meet today. This is his Integra. Oh, there's a bug on my hand. Black SE37Ks. Wheel with brakes. Case swap. He just repainted the car recently to silver. This is very USDM. Sees customizing wire cover, hybrid dipstick, hybrid fuel rail, RBC intake manifold, hybrid intake arm, dry wire harness. You sell it to him?
Yeah. Of course.
Case, he did the case swap himself?
Yeah.
Oh. This whole car is garage built. Just like Terry's car. Oh. Blue Recaro's in here. Sorry, the GoPro actually overheated because it was so hot today. It's like high 80s, but with the humidity, it feels like it's like 1,000. So the GoPro decided to just overheat and turn off on its own. But yeah, this is Master Keys EK9. Champ Point EK9 with Airwalker front bumper, Sprint Heart CPRs, first molding mirrors, and wing spacers. It's really cool. I always see this thing online. Very simple setup. Just a white EK9, but you put the right parts on it, and the car looks and it has presence. And this car definitely has presence. Like the color match mirrors too. So red EK, EK4, first molding front lip, 4-lug 8-spoke bronze Volk CEs. This one has a Cusco cage in it, full Cusco cage. It's been modified. Yeah. Mood steering wheel, single bred seat. Fully gutted. He's gonna have a fun drive home later. It's blazing hot. It's a good looking car though. S2000, super nice. Mugen SS, front bumper, MF10's AP Racing big brakes, the Mugen hood, Mugen hardtop, seats, steering wheel. What else you got? Takata harnesses, the wing, full kit actually. Great looking car. This car is another one that I've seen over the years. Custom engine bay on here. It's a custom header. It's like a E18A. Cooling hard pipe. Intake's interesting. Two-tone engine bay. Car's black on the outside. Moving from bumper, side skirts, and rear bumper, and wing. As you see at 48. Deeper lip on them. Also a US car too.